Obviously, though, we don't have a lot of them. But speaking of our most limited opportunity, you know, we were just talking Silver Eagles. Well, this is the first time that we have had the opportunity to offer you this since January. The price is supposed to be $2,799. We have 30 collectors out there that this is your lucky day, because from $2,799, we are taking it to $1,499.95. And first come, first serve. And Mike, tell us how we did this.
No, interesting. 30 collectors are going, wow, that's not many. This is the biggest horde of these in existence. Nobody else has two, okay, is ultimately what it comes down to. The United States government first released the American Silver Eagle in 1986. When they first released it, it was put out as a bullion coin. It really wasn't a collector coin necessarily. It was just basically a 1 ounce silver round in essence. So the United States government didn't take a lot of care when they made the American Silver Eagles early on. Additionally, we weren't certifying American Silver Eagles in 1986, 1987, 1988. As a matter of fact, nobody started certifying American Silver Eagles until 1999. I was the very first person to ever certify modern American Silver Eagles. People made fun of me back in 1999, say that's ridiculous. Who wants to buy a certified American Silver Eagle? It's the backbone of the hobby now. And the reason I did it is because, look, folks, you know, not everybody can afford a $17,000 Barber half dollar to add into their $1 million Barber half dollar collection, but you can collect American Silver Eagles. The problem is the early year American Silver Eagles simply do not come in good condition. There are Mint State 69s you can find out there, but Mint State 70 virtually impossible. So here's ultimately what this comes down to for 30 whatever people. I have the first 4 years in Mint State 70 perfect condition. I have these for, what is this, $450 a coin. That's not right, $350 a coin, basically, $375. It is just not possible for you to find these coins in ANACS, NGC, or PCGS at $375 a coin. So not only do I have the largest quantity of these in existence at 30-something pieces, I have 30-something sets. And only because we just recently graded about 200,000 of these coins to get Mint State 69s for our Mint State 69 sets. And I ended up with a nice quantity of 70s, which was like, I think 70 or something like that. And we sold some in January. I saved some for right now, the last 30 pieces of this. So what I have is the opportunity to own the first 4 American Silver Eagles certified perfect, which I don't know that anybody else can give you that opportunity and I'm giving you that opportunity at $1,499.95, which I'm certain nobody else can do. So I'm giving you the opportunity in one place to get the first 4 at a price that is absolutely, positively unmatchable for the major grading companies. So you have ANACS, PCGS, or NGC. In PCGS, this first 4 right here, I don't suspect you could buy it for less than $5,000 or $6,000. In NGC, I went out there and found where I could cobble together a set at about $3,500 or something like that, but nothing at $1,499. As a matter of fact, nothing at $2799.95. So it's not just the 14. It was a great deal
at the original
at $27.99. I'm going to give you the Red Oak presentation box, of course. The problem is the phenomenal limited quantity that we have. The problem is I've got 30 sets.
Well, now we don't.
Now we don't? Okay,
I think with everybody that's, you know, on board, shopping online or shopping on HSN on the phone lines, we do not have 30 of these.
Yes, and therein lies the problem. So what we've got right here, first year of issue. So go out, like I said, go out and try to find this coin in Mint State 70. If you can find this coin, like I said, ANACS, NGC, PCGS, if you can find this coin for less than $1,000, you should buy that coin. You should buy that coin.
For the one coin.
For this one coin right here, the 1986 first year of issue. Look at that coin. It is absolutely stunning because the government didn't take very good care. They made 8 million of these coins. I think the entire Mint State 70 population's maybe 1,000 coins.
Well, like you said, because they didn't realize that nobody knew it was going to be that collectible coin.
That's right. They just assumed it was just a bullion coin. So they just knocked them around. Nobody was certifying the coins. 87 even rare. Once again, you find that coin for less than $1,000 or $1,200, you need to go ahead and buy it right away, let alone at $375. Now down here you can find the 88. It's only, that one you can find for probably about 800 or so for the 88. The 89, once again, incredibly difficult to get, that you're going to have right over here. I was just looking the other day. I sold, in the year 2000, Mint State 70 certified perfect 2000 Silver Eagles. I sold about 3,000 of those. I think at the time they were about $79. Silver was $3 an ounce. So I was looking around today. Any one of the major grading companies, those 2,000 Eagles, about $2,000 a piece today. About $2,000 a piece today. You have to understand that. These coins are all rarer than that coin in Mint State 70. Okay, that 2,000 Eagle, I personally sold more than the population of all of these coins put together.
Wow.
Okay, I personally sold more than that. So now you see 27. So we basically have 24 of these sets remaining, is ultimately what it is. There's 27 left. That's it. And that's all I'm...
$375 a coin.
That's right, $375. When, like I said, I don't think you can find them. I don't know if you really looked and you could haggle pretty good. You might be able to get them for $800 a coin or $900 a coin, but certainly not the set for $1,499.95. I've seen this set available for sale for closer to the 2,700.
Sure.
But there were people that bought it from us back in January.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying is what the situation was. Now I've got it at price break at $1,499.95. Like I said, only 24 sets to go around. Comes in the red oak presentation box. Put the entire thing together, and folks, what you've got is a numismatic opportunity of par excellence right here. And because it's the first 4 years, they're certified perfect. Remember, the single most important determining factor of value in coin collecting is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth, and these coins are certified perfect, and these early coins are nearly impossible to find in absolutely perfect condition. You can easily, for a year 2000 Eagle, all the way up there, easily pay $1,499.95 for that one coin from the year 2000.
If it's MS70?
In Mint State 70. In Mint State 69, it's a $49 coin. In Mint State 70, it's a $2,000 coin. Now you can get the first 4 coins, which are even rarer than that 2000 American Silver Eagle.
22 left.
Yeah, that's right, 21. And you can get all 4 of these coins at only $1,499.95 rather than, like I said, go out there and look for a 2000. You're going to spend $1,500 to $2,500 from ANACS, NGC, or PCGS. Or you can buy
86,
all 4 of these, the
87.
first 4 years at $1,499.95. I think we're down to about 12.5 sets. We probably have that many people on the phone. Folks, like I said, I had a few sets that I sold in January. I saved a few sets for, this is my last show in March. We don't have another show again until April. This is it. This is my last presentation of any coins in the entire month of March. We got to restock because everything is, we've already had one sell out. I'm sure this is on the way to selling out. All 4, first year of issue. The key to this, Mint State 70, absolutely, positively perfect.
Okay, the great thing is if you are on board or if you're shopping on .com, you are going to get this. We have you counted. We have maybe about 10 of these remaining, but a lot of people are on board shopping. We'll let you know when they're officially sold out. Now, if you want to go to hsn.com, you could shop the entire coins, collectible coins assortment right there on hsn.com. So make sure and check that out. If there's something that you're looking for, you can read those customer pick reviews. Almost every coin is a customer pick. If we've had it before, almost every single one is a customer pick. So you know you are getting excellent quality. And Mike wouldn't have been here with Coin Collector for how many years now, Mike?
I'm going on 20 years.
20
I think this is my
years.
17th year, I think.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
How about that, huh?
So when you think of, all of the different programs that have come and gone, there's a reason why almost 20 years, our Coin Collector with Mike Muzak still right here in one of your favorite shows. We do want to remind you too, if you don't have the HSN charge card, you can call, you can get instantly approved, and you could save $10 off any single item. So if you wanted to get that rocket ship $99 set next hour, it can become $89. I mean, if you wanted to go ahead and call and pre-order that $99 rocket ship, we could, with your brand new HSN charge card, take it down to $89. So I highly recommend that HSN charge card. A lot of times